Hello, and welcome to Read Us a Story. What shall we read today? How about Peppa Pig, Grandpa Pig's Greenhouse? Peppa and George are at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house. They race across the garden to find Grandpa Pig. "Hello, Grandpa!" shouts Peppa. George has found a ball and is playing with it. "Careful, George! My greenhouse is made of glass, which breaks easily," says Grandpa Pig. Grandpa Pig throws the ball out of harm's way. The ball goes over the fence and lands in Grandad Dog's garden. "Ruff! Oi! Who keeps throwing footballs at my greenhouse?" Grandad Dog calls over the fence. Grandpa Pig goes to speak to Grandad Dog. "Call that a greenhouse? It's a pile of old rotten windows," says Grandpa Pig. "Ruff! It'll grow more than you do with your fancy glass box. Ruff!" Grandpa Pig decides to leave Grandad Dog to his gardening. "Could I have some tomatoes, please, Grandpa Pig?" asks Granny Pig. "I'm afraid the tomatoes aren't ready yet," says Grandpa Pig. Maybe Grandad Dog will lend us some of his," suggests Granny Pig. "Grandad Dog," calls Granny Pig, "do you have any tomatoes that we can borrow?" "Ruff! Borrow? You can take as many as you like," says Grandad Dog. Everyone goes into Grandad Dog's greenhouse. "These look a lot bigger than your tomatoes, Grandpa," says Peppa. "They may be bigger, but that doesn't mean they're better," replies Grandpa Pig. Yummy! This is the best tomato I have ever tasted, ever, says Peppa, tasting one. Says Grandpa Pig. Now Granny Pig has a basket full of delicious tomatoes. "We're going to make a tomato salad," says Granny Pig. Grandad Dog tells her about his special tomato and basil salad recipe. "Ruff, the problem is I don't have any basil," sighs Grandad Dog. "My grandpa has lots of lovely basil," says Peppa. Grandpa Pig shows them the basil he has grown in his greenhouse. "Ruff, very impressive," says Grandad Dog. Peppa and George are feeling hungry now. "Is it lunchtime yet?" asks Peppa. "Ruff, it's time to make the salad. First, we slice up the tomatoes," says Grandad Dog. "Then we use a little splash of olive oil. Don't forget to add these lovely basil leaves," says Grandpa Pig. "Ruff, time to tuck in, everyone," says Grandad Dog. Grandad Dog's tomatoes are marvellous, and Grandpa Pig's basil leaves are beautiful. "This is the best tomato salad in the world ever!" cheers Peppa. And that was Peppa Pig, Grandpa Pig's greenhouse. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, be sure and like the video. And remember, you can always subscribe to the channel. Read us a story. Thanks. Bye!